This is a team that if you're in college hockey, you don't want to see. ASU hockey is what everybody wants to talk about. And if you look at what the Sun Devils and Greg Powers did this past weekend, well, it was impressive, okay? They had number 6 Denver at Mullet Arena, and they split. That's a good result. Okay, in overtime of both games, 6-5 on Saturday. Arizona State got the dub. 4-5 in overtime. The Sun Devils fell to Denver on Friday. But it's not just what have you done for me lately. It's what Greg Powers and company have done realistically all season long. Look, they swept Miami of Ohio on the road, split with number 19 Colorado College. They swept number 15 St. Cloud State. Now, these are schools that if you are not a traditional hockey fan, you're like, okay, where's the Bamas? Where's the Auburns? Where's the Michigans? Where is all this? These schools, as it relates to college hockey, are some of the best in the country year over year. And Arizona State has found a way in the SEC of college hockey to be a powerhouse. This team is 17-10-1. Okay? They've picked up wins over a number of ranked schools. Okay? Do you remember back in November when this team swept at the time number 1 Denver on the road? This team, they've got big wins. Most of their losses as of late are tight. Okay? You never like to lose, but if you are going to lose a game at this point in the season, you'd rather it be a game where it is against a top 20, top 15 team and you're losing in overtime as opposed to getting maybe blown out, right? Well, in the chat, hockey taking 9 of 12 possible points against the defending champions is no easy feat and a difficult thing to do for any school. Absolutely. Sharing in the chat, seconding that, Denver is basically the Bama of NCAA hockey. And ASU, again, back in November, swept them. And most recently, this past weekend, split both games going to overtime. Absolutely an unbelievable stretch for Arizona State, especially coming off what was, in reality, a little bit of a disappointing season last year. To have the season that they've had right now, this is a team that if you're in college hockey, you don't want to see. They're legit. Like I said, close losses, a mix of monster big wins, tight wins, and there's still a lot of season left, right? You got the postseason coming up in about a month, right? A little over a month left in that regular season. This weekend, they're on the road taking on Minnesota Duluth. Going to be another big matchup for the Sun Devils. And look, you got to give some love to the guys making this all happen, right? Senior Ryan Kirwan leads the team in goals with 19 right now. And then you've got junior Bennett Schmeck is having a great season as well. I believe second on the team in terms of goals. This team is clicking, right? We saw it with Arizona State football. Team in a new conference, maybe not projected to finish the highest. People in the Valley believe a little bit more than people outside. Could ASU hockey be the next Sun Devil program to make a run at a national level? I think so. Again, Minnesota Duluth, Arizona State on the road needs to win both those games, I believe. Then you got Western Michigan, February 21st, February 22nd. And then you're at Omaha to close up the regular season, March 14th and the 15th. You got the NCHC quarterfinals, and then you got the Frozen Face-Off for the NCHC, March 21st and March 22nd. That is in St. Paul, Minnesota. Right now, Arizona State hockey is one of the hottest teams. And if you have any sort of time when this team is back in Tempe, February 21st and February 22nd. Again, what should be the last games at home this season for Greg Powers and company. Highly encourage y'all to go. Go out to Mullet Arena. Check out what this hockey team is. I've seen the student section a number of times, what 942 crew has done with them. It looks electric. It looks elite. We saw Kenny Dillingham getting out there, dropping puck at one point in the season. Like, this is a fun team to follow. I think the fan base is really starting to dive into it. Minus the Coyotes, RIP. You still got great hockey here in the Valley. Great hockey. And it's at Arizona State. Okay? That's something that you need to fully enjoy.